Welcome back guys to another Disgaea RPG video, and we're looking at Beach Etna. She is the new free unit that you can buy from the event shop that's coming up with a new story event for the beach units. She looks okay. She's going to be the last unit in this first batch of beach summer units because there should be some more coming out soon as well, but there's no sign of them just yet, but it shouldn't be too far away because I know there's going to be a beach flan as well. But we're looking at Beach Etna first. She is a sword unit and has the king chess piece attached to her as well. Stats, I mean, they're quite shocking. She is a free unit. This is where those sort of things show. High defense is going to help her a little bit, I guess, but we're not too much worried about that. It's more what she can bring in terms of abilities and support to the team, because a free unit is never going to be your hardest hitting unit. Attribute wise, only one of note I'm going to say is there's a minus 25 on fire damage towards her, so be careful of that. Weapon Mastery, Staff level 5, so just a teeny bit more extra mana needed for that. Not an issue these days. We're looking at these abilities, skills and spells as well. But remember guys, if you do enjoy the video, please do hit like, and if you want to see more, please do consider subscribing to the channel. So these abilities, her leader one, Summer Enjoyment, the basic parameters of party sword weapon equipped characters plus 12%. So not forte, just need to have a sword equipped, and 12% to all stats. That's very nice for a free unit to have this sort of leader ability. So it's not quite badass, fiercest overlord type unit, but Lahal, when he first came out, so Lahal was the first batch of units that started there, so in the general premium pool, he's got this sort of ability, but for everyone. She has it just for sword. It's quite nice for a free unit. Her NE plus 1 beach dash at the beginning of the battle, speed plus 12% for 3 turns of the party's sword weapon equipped characters. That is pretty good. I like that. It's quite a different one as well. 12% on speed, so you're looking at pretty much 5 or 6 speed for each character for 3 turns. So for general farming, just general day-to-day business, most events are 3 days. Boss battles and that sort of thing might go to four waves, so you're going to miss out on that one maybe for the final wave. But for 3 turns and a free unit, so it is just sword users, but there's not too much to worry about. So even though these 2 main abilities are for sword, I'm still going to say, because she's a free unit and I wouldn't worry too much, she's not really that bottlenecked towards sword. Now, hear me out on this one when we get down to her spells, because she does have Braveheart and Mega Braveheart. And for her, you can just put a sword on her, so she's quicker, and any team you want then, she's going to be going really quick so she can buff future units. But we'll get to that in a bit more. Her NE plus 5, captivating swimsuit. I mean, is it captivating, guys? This is probably the most dressed I've seen Etna. You think you hear of Beach Etna, you thought, oh, it's going to be an even skimpier bikini than usual, than what she usually wears, because you can see pretty much everything. She's covered. I've never seen her more covered than this. So is she captivating in that swimsuit? Not particularly. Enemy male characters, defense and resistance, minus 14%. The debuff overall is pretty good, but because it's an Etna unit, she tends to have a female or male wording attached to her abilities, so that makes it a little bit worse. But again, she's a free unit. The debuff is good though. NE plus 7, Summer Fever. Damage you receive from male characters, minus 40%. Again, so because it's male, that's probably half the pool of enemy units you're going to be facing. Boss-wise, in the future as well, I'm not too sure how many of them are going to be male, and how many of them are going to have the geo effect of sword, so we don't know how detrimental that's going to be to her. Not that it's going to be too concerning, because you will not get her to NE7 for a while, because you're going to wait for the event review, no doubt, of this event before you can get up to NE7, and even then that'll be a few months of that rotating, so it's not really a worry. It's just an extra bit of damage reduction she's going to receive. 40% damage reduction is very, very decent. It's just annoying that it is attached to that male wording. Skills. First one she gets, Summer Prinny Raid, a single damaging attack, but it has this little buff to herself, so all her skills as well are water attribute. This buff to herself, speed plus 5%, so like I said about her being a buffer with the Mega Braveheart, and she already increases her own speed and everyone else's speed with sword. This move here as well, if you do want to use it, again, you're probably not going to use this one too much because her role will be Bravehearting and Mega Bravehearting. But it's there, and if you do use it, it's going to increase her speed by 5%. Her level 200 skill, Swimsuit Sexy Beam. Can't wait to see this one. Sexy Beam is always a funny one to watch. It is another area of effect attack. This one also has an area of effect, paralysis effect, to all the enemies. That's a lot of effect. It is an F to F plus damage. Cost-wise, it's not too bad. 40, dropping from below then. It's right though, with that added extra paralysis effect, it's quite good. It's still a little bit expensive for me, but it's okay. The NE plus 3, Margin Beach Volleyball. So looking forward to seeing the animation on that one, because hopefully we'll see her turn Margin just for animation. So that'll be quite nice. S to S plus damage, single attacking move, and it also buffs herself, just herself, for attack and defense plus 20%. It is expensive though, 70 costing, dropping down. I don't think you're going to see a lot of use out of it, personally anyway. But it is quite a nice move all around, but she's got a fairly low attack, and I don't think her role will be attacking anyway. But it's there, you have that option. So her magic spells, this is where she excels for a free unit, because having Mega Braveheart as a free unit is really, really good. She also has the wind moves, so Wind, Mega Wind, Giga Wind, and Omega Wind. That's a lot of wind. Are you going to use these wind moves for Beach Etna? Probably not. But the Mega Braveheart, you're going to use that a lot. You will farm her up to 22 as a staff user, because if you don't, that would be quite a foolish thing to do, because that is going to be her role. So as I said, she's very, very quick. She's also debuffing male users, and she's buffing your units that you want to hit your DPS with the Mega Braveheart. So it comes together quite nicely. It's a nice little combo. She's giving your damage per second if they're a sword user, so think of Xeno Fuka. An extra 12% speed for her because she's quite a slow unit. That's quite beneficial there. She is debuffing the enemy's defense by minus 14%. Resistance wise, not too worried about that, but it's quite nice that it is both defense and resistance, but by 14% for the male ones and the Mega Braveheart, you're going to be putting out some pretty good damage from your damage per second user with her, and for a free unit, she's pretty good overall. So I'm thinking support wise on the tier list, how high is she going to be? I'm thinking possibly high B. I don't think she'll quite make it to A. There's probably ones that are a bit better ahead of her, but having Mega Braveheart and having debuffing effects on your abilities and another buffing effect will put her quite high, but I don't think she'll quite make the A's. But for a free unit, I'm quite happy with this one. I will happily get all copies of her from the event shop. I'm always willing to do that. I will empty the shop out of everything possible, especially if we get like the Asagi story event where just general day-to-day gives you extra points as well. Then we'll easily smash this amount of fun we're doing at the minute. But there you go, that's my thoughts on Beach Etna, and very good. For a free unit, very, very good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and if you did enjoy it, please do hit like, and if you want to see more, please do hit subscribe for more Disgaea RPG content. Bye.